Julian, can you just start by giving us a sense of how long-lasting the effects of this blockage of the Suez Canal could be on the oil market?
Well, I think, it's really going to depend on how quickly they can move this vessel. There doesn't seem to have been much progress at the moment. It's stuck somewhere about 10 kilometers into the canal from the southern entrance, from the entrance from the Red Sea. There's no way of getting around it. So the only way that oil and any other commodities or products are going to flow through or move through the Suez Canal is when it gets moved. And it's really going to depend on whether they can refloat the vessel without having to take any of the containers off the ship. If they can't, then I think the process of unloading it is clearly going to take time. We may be talking hours, we may be talking days. At the moment, we just don't know.
Julian, everyone coming in to work this morning, logging on to the Bloomberg if they have access and going to the Maps Go function can bring up this wonderful looking chart which really illustrates how painful this can be for trade. The yellow dot, of course, where we've been talking about in the Suez Canal, where this is blocked up, and all the white dots, all the ships that have got to go through this particular strait. And this is the problem at the moment, Julian. Whenever there's a crisis, we always talk about the Suez Canal, and a lot of people will push back. The experts in commodities, in trade, will push back and say there is so much effort that goes into making sure this particular point flows through and without any constraints whatsoever. Julian, can you walk us through that? Just how much hard work goes into making sure that that is constantly functioning all year round?
Well, I mean, it is, a great deal of work goes into it. The canal is kept dredged. The side walls are maintained. There is security along the length of the canal, and every step that can feasibly be taken to keep the canal operational is. For some commodities, for crude oil in particular, there are alternatives. There is the Suez pipeline that can carry oil northwards across Egypt. So some crude could be diverted into that. There's also a pipeline across Israel that links the Mediterranean to the Red Sea. That can operate in either direction. So that could theoretically be brought into use to alleviate some of the flow of crude oil, but that's not going to help move either refined products or liquefied natural gas or containers or anything else. So, this waterway is vital.